On the night of Spencer's death, you called his wife.
Yes.
That was not the first time you had spoken to her.
I honestly don't know. I think more or less.
The body is on the kitchen floor and you're on the phone calling his wife. There's a movie here, Miss Hepburn.
No, there's no movie there because there were the maid and her husband, and they came over and we put Spencer in bed.
And you covered him with a quilt.
And then...
And you lit candles, may I remind this audience?
Yes, well, I wanted to make it look pretty. And it was sad, but I thought maybe it was lucky for him. He'd had a very troubled life. Does that seem unreasonable? Then I called her because he was her husband. And she'd done the best she could do.
When did she say, "I thought you were a rumor"?
That was on the telephone. But that was a natural thing for her to say. Does that shock you? It didn't shock me at all. I mean, what could she have thought? And what could she say to me?
But you make the point in the book, 27 years, she thought this was a rumor?
Yes, but I mean, what do you say when you're married to a man and you've taken care of his children and then he dies and this goddamn woman who's been in her way all her lifetime calls her up and says he's dead? I don't, I think anything that Louise did was totally understandable. And I think anything I did under the circumstances was understandable.
Well, yeah, I think most women would be mad as hell at you. You were the other woman. Why didn't she just, why didn't she confront you? Why didn't, as has happened in so many painful moments. In fact, I bet you do that. I bet if you were married to a man who was seeing another woman, sooner or later you'd walk...
I wouldn't confront, I bet, because if the man wished to go away, she didn't force him to go away. He left her and took me on. I don't think that's, I think that's life.
Yeah. And you feel no guilt about this.
About the relationship?
Yes. That his marriage would have been finished anyway and that you had nothing to do.
I felt his marriage would be, yes, from all indications of what was true then, his marriage to her was pretty well finished.